This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Couple things. One, I'm going to do an impression. Tell me who this is. One of my biggest pet peeves. All right, you tell me what's going on.
Your ex.
No.
I don't.
No, it's a guy.
Okay. Your dad eating a banana.
A dude taking a piss next to me at a urinal. Oh. You know those guys who have to be like,
Oh, but they must have to. It's such a relief.
I know, but it's like,
and they're just zoned out.
Like, fucking shut up.
No,
next
but
to
you're
me.
just like this.
That's what this guy.
That's all. And you're just like, dude.
I know.
I'm right, but I get it.
But like,
And then you just gotta pretend because we're immature.
Just today in the bathroom. First of all, my pee. I was in traffic for an hour and a half, so I had to piss so bad that I pissed. I started pissing. A guy came in, took a piss. Then another guy took a piss, and I finished when that
Yeah, I've
guy,
been there.
right? And the guy just fucking, the second guy comes in.
That is frustrating.
Hey, man, keep it to yourself,
it's
you
so
fuck.
frustrating. Yeah, it's so frustrating.
Jesus, looked a little bit like Chin. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Chin,
But
I'm
you
gonna
got-
compliment
damn you.
Chin.
Yeah.
You are a machine. I don't think you've ever called in sick. I don't think you've ever not been here.
Never
Chin's
called in
never
sick.
He's
been sick.
unbelievable.
Never called
I'm
in
talking about in what, 10 years?
8-ish.
8 motherfucking years. This guy
never missed.
has never missed.
And there's only 2 people in this room I've never missed. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking bizarre?
Hey, dude.
Isn't that cool?
Hey, dude.
Now, Chin's also a Terminator.
He's a Terminator.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't think he's human.
I think if he pulls his face off every once a month, and there are propellers and wires that they kind of like fix and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
think he's definitely a cyborg.
Yeah.
Are you from General Dynamics?
They're from Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics.
General Dynamics.
Fuck.
God damn it, dude. And that Conor McGregor video. Dude, since I couldn't. But Jay was like, hey, Brian was just doing a bit about the Conor
I
video.
sure
And I
was.
go, dude, he's dead serious. Jay goes, no. I go, yeah, he's that stupid.
I had a dream that Jay got in a huge fight last night. How weird. And then I stood
tracks.
up. I stood up and I said, I got you over here. I was going to get the other flank. And I don't remember. That's all I remember. Just
There's a
jumped on my-
possibility his Nuggets lost.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, he's prickly feller when his
His
Nuggets
Nuggets.
lose. Oh, I won't hear from him for about 3 days. He has to cool off. He thinks I jinxed him because when we were up 20, I put, it's over. I'm not watching anymore. And he goes, you idiot, you jinxed us. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you
oh, yeah,
did.
because,
Yeah, God.
Oh, yeah, because I could handle Jokic going cold. I could handle Murray missing shot. What the fuck are you talking about? You might be right. And maybe I shouldn't have done it. I'm the Drake for the Nuggets.
I'm trying to get a sense of flow right now.
Dude,
'Cause it's early
here's
in the
what's
morning.
crazy. If you took Magic Mind, you wouldn't have thought that horrible AI fake trailer for
I would have been
Popeye
thinking more clearly.
was real.
I would have had my nootropic going
What's
through my
cool is there's a lot of fake AI out there. You can't tell what's real, what's not. But if you use Magic Mind, you tell.
Take your mental performance shot every time, every single time. I'm so addicted to this. I like the taste.
Here's my thing. Our boy who's the creator of this,
Yeah,
can I
James.
get like a big gulp size of it?
Nope. That's the thing. So
You can take too much?
well, I'll tell you this about Magic Mind. I believe they're coming out with a can like this, and it's
Oh, but it
fucking
But it
delicious.
tastes like this?
no, it's delicious.
No.
I mean, this
I'm
is
sure
delicious.
that's great.
It's
What's our
even
boy's
better.
name?
It's even
I
better.
don't
than
mess his
this.
name up.
It's even better than this.
What's our boy's name?
James Bashar, right?
James.
Yeah, you know how you like look forward to the taste? There's something about it, right?
Yeah, it's
got that
as a
matcha.
kid, and even to this day, there's nothing I like more than a fresh cut lawn.
Yep.
It feels like I'm drinking that, but it's sweet.
Yes, like heaven's lawn.
So
It tastes like heaven's lawn.
James, can I get a big gulp size of this?
You would do it. The problem with you is you'll drink 5 of these. Now, what he'll tell you
this is my third one
Like
today.
it was like 5 or 6 at night, and I was like, "Can I take one?" He goes, "Don't do that right now. Don't."
Oh,
'Cause
I can.
You can, but he's like, "It's morning. Morning with coffee is best." But if you have to call a fight or something like that,
oh, yeah.
Magic
Yeah.
Mind.
Oh, I rarely. I mean, I drink maybe half a cup of coffee now, and then 2
Right.
of these.
Yeah.
And your boys moving. Dude, I
Yeah,
take
that's how
one
I
of
feel.
these. If I take 5, I sound like Terrence Howard on Jerry. Dude,
How about
I had
that
to
guy?
stop it. And Rogan's like our brother. Absolutely love him. God bless him for
Glad you
sitting
bring,
through
I'm
that.
glad you bring this up.
You know when someone's talking at you, not to you.
Yeah.
Joe didn't even get a word in most of the time. This dude, it might as well have been in fucking Portuguese.
Yeah.
Some of the shit he was talking about, I was like, hey man.
Yeah.
Now, is he a smart, articulate dude? Maybe. I don't know.
I think he's crazy.
You think?
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah.
Right? If he came on this show and was like, if I was like, I wouldn't ask this, but if I did, if I was, what was your first memory? He goes, I was falling and I woke up in my mother's womb. I went, thank you for your time. We're gonna go to current
Thank
events
you for
now.
your time. And not only that,
Because you're crazy, right?
So I had two mathematicians call me and say, the world has gone crazy. We have an actor now who's he knows some stuff. And so what happens is he starts talking and none of us know what's going on. They do. And they're like, no. So but what's amazing about,
You know what it is?
Good actor,
for those
good actor.
mathematicians, I bet it's like when my dad's talking about fighting to me.
That's exactly fucking right. And he said that. He goes, this is like me. This is what he said. He goes, this is like me telling you about fake kung fu. It's me showing you a video of a guy who doesn't touch somebody and they fall.
But that's
And I
assuming
thought-
you know kung fu.
That's assuming you know kung fu.
Yes.
None of us do. And so, but listen, I'm old enough to remember when in the 80s and the 90s, before the UFC came along, when somebody was a master in kung fu, these stories about him touching you and you falling, we all believed them.
Yeah.
We all believed them. When you watched Enter the Dragon, you saw Bruce Lee do a hook kick and knock a dude out and send him flying.
Yeah, you
we
guys
believed
believe that shit. Yeah, you guys
All
are
of us.
stupid.
Did
but
you
yeah.
not believe that?
Never. Since I was a kid, never.
You never believed that?
No.
You didn't believe that there were guys who could fuck you up, though. Yeah, martial artists who could punch you and knock you out.
Maybe I knew Jean-Claude Van Damme like couldn't fight even as a kid.
Well, that I knew too.
like in the
because-
movies, I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, but Bruce Lee had everybody convinced one way or another. His 1-inch punch because of the demonstrations, all that
doing
stuff.
this.
All
yeah,
that
I
shit.
get it. Yeah,
So-
I get it. You guys didn't have the information.
Right. Now, what I'm saying is that
Terrence
what I'm
Howard,
saying is that
what would you do if he was in here talking all that stuff? If Joe was just like, I'm just going to let him go, God bless
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
he wants to give anybody a voice. But I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man.
Look.
You're talking about chlorine and thespian and whatever. Hey, when's the next fucking Hustle and Flow coming out?
well, so here's what I think. Terrence Howard's a hell of an actor.
Oh,
Great actor.
amazing actor.
And obviously,
Gotta be a little crazy to
But,
be
but,
that
but also, I think how many times has Terrence Howard been married? Let's just go through it. I think what you're looking at is a man who's so colossally narcissistic that he has the temerity to get on 4 times younger than me. He has the temerity to get up. God bless him. Has the temerity to get up and say, "I invented." Ready for this? A new kind of math, Brendan. I invented a new kind of math.
I love it.
Now, only an absolute, somebody with a messianic complex. He has a messiah complex. You've got to think that you
remember
are
Kanye
literally
was
the
going to
second
come up with a different alphabet? You know that?
Yeah. This kind of insanity.
It's a
It's a
different
form
level.
of insanity. And look, he's a very colorful guy. He's obviously a really interesting dude. But
He's a smart dude, articulate.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. To know all that
but
shit, you got to have your shit
also
together.
a little unhinged.
Yeah, little crazy. But I think anyone that good at acting is a little. If you've ever met like a really good actor, they're a little crazy.
Yeah.
You should play somebody else. They're constantly playing different characters, and they get so good at it. You gotta be a little fucking
Yeah,
batshit
didn't
crazy.
he have some real issues with different substance abuses? All is fine. I just think it's amazing.
He also grew up with a father who went to prison for manslaughter. Like he's
Yeah.
had a tough go.
Yeah, he's a hell of an actor. He's a hell of an actor.
Just cocaine, ecstasy. Everyone does that.
It's fine.
I mean,
he's
and
fine.
marijuana.
It doesn't matter. Look, the guy basically got on Jerry and said, "I invented a new math," and my first memory was falling into my mom's womb.
Yeah, I was check, please. But that's why Joe's great because he entertains it, and he actually, he lets everyone do their thing. And God bless him. There's a platform.
He'll give you
for
rope.
that.
He'll give you rope.
He gave him all the rope, and then also either Terrence Howard's batshit crazy or we're just all stupid, and he's onto something.
So if
'Cause I did see someone post. I forget. Someone posted something like first 5 minutes of JRE, and the guy was like zoned out.
Yeah.
And then I was reading the comments, and a lot of it was supporting him. Like, no, he's onto this. You guys just
all those
uneducated. Yeah.
No, so the thing that my 2 mathematicians friends told me is that
Swear to you, those
what
as
he
friends,
does
but whatever.
is he said what he does is you add stuff in there that's true. So, for example, the periodic table that we all use is not actually the real periodic table. It's a simplified version. There are different periodic tables. So there are certain things that are true. If you read enough, you will pick up on enough to be dangerous. But it doesn't mean that you're coming up with math that can be applied to the physical world and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So,
shit was wild, man.
Yeah.
But again, you know, when someone, like, it almost took me back to school. You know, when your teacher, they don't want to be there. They're just trying to get through AP chemistry.
Yeah.
And they're talking at the class, not to the class. And you can tell no one's picking up on it, but they just got to get through the goddamn lesson to collect the paycheck.
Yeah.
That's what I felt Terrance Howard.
Yes.
It took me back to like that AP chemistry. You're like, oh, God,
Let me give you.
none of this is going to.
Let me give you actually an example using football as truth, where somebody could say something true that has no relevance. Watch this. You guys are playing football, big games on the line, and it's a first down. It's not a first down. It's a game of inches, right? And they take the ball and then they move it, and it just misses by first down. So it's fourth down. The team loses because they didn't convert. A mathematician would come along and say, "Excuse me, guys, where you're marking the ball, according to my instrumentation, is not correct. On the globe, you said it was here. It's actually not. It's actually here. And when you pushed it there, do you see where his knee fell? You're not taking into account the curvature of the earth. There are ways to do where
there's ways to push the
And all of us
boundaries.
would go,
That makes sense.
Hey, dude, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's not.
We're playing football.
Yeah, those aren't the rules.
It's the same
Why
thing
we're
with the
all
economy.
playing
It's the same thing like, the economy now, you guys are your economic.
Well, you can
equations
skew
are-
anything that's going to be biased into your favor.
There's a whole economy.
There's a whole
movement.
different,
There's a whole world
especially with the
movement.
information out there now on social media.
Yeah.
Whatever opinion you have, you can go down a rabbit hole, and that's why you get extremists. Like if you have one view, you're going to find someone with those views, and they've been doing a lot longer, so they're going to have more information, and you can go, oh, that's right. Oh my God, that's right. And another thing,
Yeah.
so it just keeps.
Well, how about I give you this?
Confirmation bias.
In colleges now, if you said a man cannot menstruate, a man cannot breastfeed, you would be considered a bigot, and you might get censored, and you might even get, you certainly might lose your tenure as a professor, right?
See, but even
That's called chaos.
But even with that is that happening? Yes. Is that happening at the majority of schools? No.
No.
So that's confirmation bias on your
Yes,
end there.
yes.
Going colleges. You know how many
Yep.
colleges there are?
Yep.
That's not happening at University of Colorado, Colorado State.
Well, actually, though, the orthodoxy. So if the CDC is giving men drugs to lactate, and that milk causes heart problems in babies, but the CDC is still doing that.
You're saying in colleges?
I'm talking about the Center for
overall?
Disease Control. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the FDA. I'm talking about these major institutions that are adopting gender ideology.
For sure.
Now we're dealing with, and even colleges.
Yep.
But yes, it is. There is
but there's
pushback.
confirmation bias there. But then also, so those men that are taking these pills,
Yeah.
you know how many men there are that are taking this? I bet you it's less than
about
100.
3.
I'd say less than 100 in the world.
Yeah.
And we're talking like, this whole change.
No. I think people are objecting to a major scientific body is not only acknowledging it.
It's weird the scientific
protecting
body's bending the knee. That's the
That's what
alarm.
I'm
You're like,
saying.
what are you guys
That's
doing?
right.
Now, is it a huge issue? No. And there's some batshit crazy dudes that think they can pump milk out of their tits. All right, they're batshit crazy. They're probably going nowhere. Fuck them. Let them do their thing, right? It's like the lady driving the car.
Until they feed a
It's like the
baby.
lady driving the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a little break from the fighter and the kid. Because if you're looking for the ultimate comfort and pain reliever shoes, and you guys know I'm a sneakerhead. We get a lot of stuff sent to the studio. Some of it's great, some of it's not. When it's shoes, it's very rare. I actually put these on. But then I got the Gravity Defier shoes. They're all white with red. I got the black pair. I went, whoa, those look pretty cool. They look super comfy. The white ones look like the ultimate dad shoe Jerry Seinfeld would wear. I'm going to try these on. And let me tell you something. This is from a sneakerhead. I like my fashion. You throw all that out the window. These are the best shoes your boy's thick Flintstone feet have ever graced. They are so damn good. They're so good. And they come with an extra pair of insoles. Put those in right away. That's what I did. You put them in right away. G-Defy goes above and beyond with the Verso Shock technology, providing superior shock absorption and energy return. If you suffer from foot, knee, and back pain, G-Defy's advanced technology will provide you with the relief you deserve. I wear these around the house, doing the pods. I run every morning at 5 a.m. Your boy runs 3 miles. These are the only shoes I will run in, I will work out in. They are fantastic. G-Defy shoes also offer 2 free supportive orthotics to improve your body's biochemics, resulting in proper body alignment and ultimate comfort. I'm telling you, they come with them. Put them in right away. Don't mess around. They will change your life. Your feet will thank you. Whether you're an athlete, a busy parent, or just always on the go, G-Defy shoes offers the versatility and comfort your feet deserve and crave. Say goodbye to discomfort. G-Defy is more than EVA soles. It's your path to unparalleled comfort and pain relief. Visit gdefy.com. That's GDEFY.com today. Experience the ultimate dad comfort and pain relief at gdefy.com. That's GDEFY.com. Use the code FIGHTER. You get $30 off your order of $150 or more at gdefy.com. I'm telling you, fam, you guys have listened to the podcast for freaking forever. I've done 1 million reads. These shoes are legit. Enjoy. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird shit. It's chaos. Rogan said it best. He goes, if Satan exists, that's what I picture him doing, having a man breastfeed a baby with bad milk.
And fucking.
It's chaos.
Like
it's
10 years
fucking
down the road.
chaos. It's chaos when a
It
man
isn't.
is a
It
woman, a
isn't.
woman's a man.
Don't get me wrong. It's awful, but is it actual chaos? Like in the grand scheme of things?
I think that's how chaos starts in some ways.
Chaos is in Ukraine and Gaza. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking problems.
Yeah.
Dudes taking pills, getting their tits and babies sucking on it. Those guys are mentally ill and they're,
Well,
there's 5 of them.
Now watch this. But the problem is you can't say that. And so in any major
If I'm in Peru,
corporation,
Peru just passed along.
any major corporation, Google, you would lose your job technically if you posted that, if you tweeted that. If you were a professor, you could lose your job, certainly put on leave. So this is what I'm saying, is that in fact, these small radical forces can do a lot of mischief.
Yes and no if you allow them. Like if you're a professor or if you're working at Google, why are you posting that? Who gives a fuck? Like, okay. The 99% of America knows that's batshit crazy.
Of course.
We don't need to post it. You post it, of course. We all know what's going on.
Well, I think
it's the elephant in the room. It's like, okay.
But see, we're getting into a point where anybody can get a platform and say crazy shit, and it's like
doesn't mean you get attention though,
right? But I feel like you start losing the ability to orient around the actual truth, which is our biggest problem. We have that. That's what I worry about. Right? So nobody trusts anything. If you get enough conspiracy, like, look, you telling me that everything's a lie doesn't get me closer to the truth. That's my other thing with conspiracies. It's like, you guys tell me everybody's lying.
Not all can be a lie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No.
It's like, all right. So anyway, but that I have to listen to. I only listened to a little bit of the Terrance Howard thing. How much did you listen to?
I got through 20 minutes. And I'm like, man, I just don't want to live like this. I turned it off.
Yeah.
Again, Rogan did his thing.
It's incredible.
And for some people, it's interesting. Again, he might just be at a different level than us. He's working on a different plane than we are, and he's doing his thing. And he's the smart one. We're all idiots. All good. I wouldn't shame the guy. Like, do you, man? He's killing it.
Well, I told my friend who's a scientist. I said, who's a mathematician. I go, you need to go debate him, so that you can show everybody like what you mean. You don't complain about it. Go debate.
Here's the problem with that. Is you're going to have the mathematician who's probably horrible at debating, but whatever, have numbers, right? He's a numbers guy. Like the mathematicians aren't the best speakers, right?
I know some.
I'm sure there's some. So there's that guy. He believes one thing. Terrance Howard believes this thing. They're going to go back and forth and argue. The people that side on this are going to side on that.
Math is different.
No matter what.
Math is different.
But you can flex it so it's not, right? So those people that are so into what Terrance Howard's talking about, and then there's the mathematician. The mathematician could be absolutely 100% correct. It doesn't matter.
Well, the idea
doesn't matter.
Math is as black and
and white.
It is the ultimate black and white, right? It's the ultimate. So you can force somebody to prove their theorem, and
that'd be a fun podcast.
Well,
give me a fucking warm bath and a razor. Think about who's gonna watch that.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. I don't give a fuck. Do your thing, Terrance. That's mathematician. Do your thing.
Well, that's the thing about. I disagree. I think all of this has damaging effects, but overall,
if you let it.
No.
If you let it.
No.
I listened to Terrance Howard. You know what it did for me? I went, okay.
No, but that no.
I went like this. Okay. Oh, cool. McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, oh, the world's gonna crash. This is horrible. He's gonna get so many followers, and people are gonna start believing his math.
Yeah.
No, dude.
I still think that if you say who gives a fuck, there are you get things like COVID. You'll get things where things get carried away, and you'll get a whole bunch of people with a bunch of opinions before you know we're all in masks for two years, et cetera, et cetera.
That's different.
Then you get a backlash to that, right? Then you get an unhealthy backlash saying everything's a lie. So that's what I worry about.
Now when it comes to math, like but you think Terrance Howard this is the first time someone disagreed with an actual mathematician? I mean, it's across the board. It's just now they have platforms and listen, Terrance Howard has been like this his entire life, dude. But the only reason he came across our radars because he went on our good friend's show. Other than that, there's thousands of Terrance Howards, dude.
100%.
There's all of it. Yeah. But now there's a platform, and the only reason you found out about it is he went on Rogan.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
It's only incredible. I don't mind it.
If I'm an actor and I created a new math.
You know what I do? Hell yeah, dude. Hey, where's the food at? I don't give a fuck, dude. You're into this weird math, and that's your thing. Does it make you happy? Are you hurting kids? Killing people? No? Do your math, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's a complete waste of time, but you might enjoy it. He's also in a bigger tax bracket than us, so maybe we should do his math.
What if he's a genius and he invented a new form
That's
of
what I'm
propulsion?
saying. That's what I'm saying. There's always the exception.
Maybe it came to him in a dream.
The guy who's dressed as fucking Moana at Disneyland came here to be Morgan Freeman because he's going, Morgan Freeman used to be Thor. You're like, all right, well,
maybe
there's
he's
one.
The greatest genius of all time.
Yeah, maybe smarter than Albert Einstein. But again, I'm only worried about it if people put the energy into it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one thing's
depends where you put your energy.
Physicists have crazy arguments.
I fall asleep to them at night. Yeah.
Yeah, because an electron moves this way and that way.
Yeah.
So in other words, like two realities can happen at the same time, and all they do is have these crazy arguments.
Yeah.
I mean, like fuck you, you're an idiot, that kind of stuff.
Again, this happens in every single facet of everything. Fighting? No, fighting. I post something about Tom Aspinall, Jon Jones.
Yeah.
You go through the comments, they think this thing, this guy thinks this thing. You know what I love about
fighting? You can prove it. You can get in the ring. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but even whether it's the Boston Red Sox, the Yankees, like you post about them, you're going to get there's teams.
I liked what you said about Aspinall Jones.
It's a hot take.
Yeah.
But what people don't realize, they're like, oh, you think Aspinall would beat Jon Jones, the GOAT? I'm saying today, May whatever the fuck we're on, today's the 22nd. May 22nd. The Tom Aspinall of May 22nd, 2024, and the Jon Jones of May 22nd, 2024, I think he has a good chance of beating him. Now, in his because I don't think Jon's in his prime. He's older. He maybe has 2 fights left. Now, if we go back, 6-7 years, Jon in his prime, if he came to heavyweight, yeah, overall, like they're both in the peak of their primes, Jon would win that fight. I'm talking right now.
Here's a better question.
I'm talking right now.
Would you say, I would say this, would you say Jon Jones has never fought anyone like Aspinall in terms of size, power, technique, as a wrestler, as a jiu-jitsu guy and a boxer?
He's fought, that's the thing about Jon, like that's the reason he's the greatest of all time, because he has fought the best of the best, and he's beat all of them. He's fought guys in certain aspects that are better, like Gustafsson in his prime, one of the best men to ever grace the octagon.
Yep.
And he beat him on basically a 2-week training camp, and then knocked him out after that.
Yep.
In the rematch. So, and he beat the stuff he did with DC.
He beat everybody. Cyril Gane's no joke. Now he might have choked. I don't know what happened there, but
his grappling's a joke. But it's tough to say because that heavyweight, it's just a different animal. And that's what I'm saying. Like if it was at light heavyweight, that's batshit crazy. But heavyweight, we don't know how good Jon is. We saw him for 20 seconds. He's older. He looked heavier. He didn't look the same. We have no clue. I know what Tom looks like. I know what he did against Sergey Pavlovich. We've seen this dude show up. He's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
And there's a reason guys aren't fighting. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
They're not fighting for a reason. It's not because he's not famous enough, doesn't have enough TikTok followers, isn't great at whatever the hell you like on Twitch, all that shit. No, it's because he's so goddamn scary in that octagon, and and they can make more money fighting other guys. It's prize fighting. And I'm not saying Jon's not making the right choice, not fighting him. It's obvious why people are avoiding him.
Yeah.
It's weird. Super weird. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a nightmare.
Today was career day at school, and so you got to dress up what you want to be when you get older. Mm-hmm. And Joanna was like, "Oh, should we put in like a suit and tie?" I'm like, "What? Let them decide." I thought it'd be cute if they were suit and tie. Cute as fuck. I was down for that. But T's like, "No, I'm wearing a baseball uniform." All right, do you think?
There you go. You're a baseball player.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, if you want to be a baseball player, wear a baseball uniform." Yeah. So he dressed up. His favorite player is Bryce Harper. So he dressed up at Bryce Harper. He's not a Phillies fan. They don't even know where it's at. Oh, the Conor McGregor thing popped up.
Wait. Let me watch this.
Wait, okay, we'll watch it after. But so this is the picture here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Cuties.
Look at that.
Then
Look
of
at his
course,
neck and
then of
traps.
course,
Oh, he's so
Bossy just wants to be like his brother.
Hey, Chin, did you get those terrible wounds on your legs from sports?
No, not sports. From a bike.
From what?
Electric
From
bike.
an electric bike.
But it wasn't me riding it. It was me trying to get it over a log at a camping trip. And then when I hit the throttle,
He asked me if
I
he could
just
take
fell.
the bike. I'm like, yeah, man, have
Yeah.
fun. Literally. And then I go, okay, cool. And then next thing I know, on his Instagram story, he crashed the fucking bike in his legs.
the bike was fine. Just my
you
legs
gotta
just
be
got
careful of
jacked
that.
up.
Yeah, I was like, all right, well.
That's a spazzy move, but I appreciate that. I can't believe that I
What?
fell for this fucking.
The Conor McGregor thing?
Yeah, it's incredible.
That's all right, dude.
Incredible.
That's how it goes.
Hey, did you see Conor McGregor is in the new Popeye? Starring with Margot Robbie. Popeye. Bring that up.
That's massive.
Yeah, and starring in it. That's Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye was an Irish.
I'm getting ready for a new adventure, Ollie.
It's so fake. From Roadhouse. How fake is that? Look at that. That's all right, B. You're older though, dude. That's why they do it, man. That's why they do it.
Never underestimate the power of a green leaf.
Of a green leaf.
It's Bluto again.
Yep, that's what I saw. Sorry, buddy. Well, they got Bryan Callen. Fuck.
It's all right, man. That's why they do it. They'll get you, dude.
I see they had that. Go there. Who knows?
No, we know.
I watched on my phone. I didn't see that he was from Roadhouse.
So bad.
Hey, did you see?
So I can't believe that. That's how it works too, you know? Talking all this shit.
I was like, damn, dude.
You're like, this fake information
I was
out there is
like,
driving me crazy. Hey, did you see Connor's in the new movie?
Don't underestimate the power of a green leaf, Olive.
It's so wild, dude.
I was like, that's a good line. You know, it's great that they're turning spinach into.
It's so wild. You fell for that.
Oh God.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But back to John too. Like the other thing too. Did you see B that he again? It could be fake. It's so easy to create fake DMs these days. But he was DMing like fans talking shit to him about not fighting Tom and fighting Stipe, and he was fucking like lighting him up. He's like, I own 2 mansions in New Mexico. My wife fucks me every night. It's like, it's not a flex, dude. He's like, my wife fucks me every night. You know? He's like, I'm going to beat Stipe and then ride off into the sunset. He's like, you probably live, you work 9 to 5, live in apartments. Like, oh man, this ain't going to win you any fans, bud.
Is he
making fun of
Do you
blue
think
collar?
he'll ride off in the sunset when he fights Stipe? It's been a weird run.
I don't know.
Greatest of all
He's not
time.
that active now,
Greatest of
but
all
yeah,
time.
greatest of all time.
It'd be interesting.
I
to
would
see
hope
him.
he doesn't,
Yeah.
but again, I was hoping he'd fight Francis, and that never came to fruition.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was more of a John
The
issue than
biggest
Francis.
challenge is Aspinall. If he fought Aspinall, it's like, I mean, he has nothing else to prove, but
But that's the other. But
even
let's say
then,
you're
even
John's
then,
management,
even then.
you'd probably go, yeah. Tom, as far as like North America's not the biggest star. He's the toughest challenge. You're the greatest of all time. It's really not worth the risk. Yeah, you beat him. Maybe make 10 mil, but fight Stipe, make whatever you're going to make, and then be done with it. Now, if Tom just completely dominates and takes over and becomes the face of the UFC, then I bet John would come. This is what's going to happen. John's going to beat Stipe. Get on the mic. Hey, I retired. Maybe if these other guys build up, I could come out of retirement, but I'm done. So he's going to retire. He's going to say he's retired, and then Tom's going to do his thing, and then everyone's going to be begging for it. Then he's going to go to the UFC, like back up the Brinks truck, and I'll fight him. And I bet he fights Tom.
yeah.
So I
Very
bet he
good.
fights Stipe, fake retires to play his hand, then forces the UFC to pay him a truck ton of money to fight Tom.
How old is Jon now? 36?
47?
I think 36, 37.
And
But also, Aspinall has to beat
36,
Curtis,
that's a serious
too.
injury too.
36.
What's that?
Aspinall has to beat Curtis first, and Curtis is no.
Curtis is tough.
joke, yeah.
Like, stylistically, Curtis Blades is his toughest matchup. Like, Curtis Blades is a motherfucker. Because this is a rematch, because the first time they fought, Curtis threw a kick, and then Tom stepped back and blew his knee out. ACL, MCL, blew everything out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That fucking pec injury is no joke. It takes a long time.
Not terrible,
Really?
especially today's age.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not good when you tear your pec off, but
And when is that fight? The Stipe fight?
not to October. Madison Square Garden. It's not for a while. October, November, I think.
So he said November. Jon
November
Jones
9th, right?
Said November 9th, MSG, but then deleted it right away.
That means it's November 9th, MSG. Yeah, right? We've been around the game too long. He announced it and then pulled it because the UFC gets pissed if you announce it before them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long time to go between fights. A long fucking time.
But he's not that active anyway. You know, for a heavyweight, it's all good.
Yep.
Where he's at.
Gets it done. And I don't think Stipe's fought in how long?
A while, like 3 years. I
Hot
think?
second. That's why it makes sense. Like, that's only. I'm not mad at the fight. I just wish, they'd throw Tom Aspinall a bone. Like, Tom and Stipe should have fought right when Jon got hurt. All right,
Yeah.
Jon's out. Let's not wait on that. Fight Tom. I'm telling you, the reason why they're not fighting him is because he'll beat the shit out of him. Like, Stipe's going, whoa, hold up. No, I lose that. I missed the Jon fight. That's my cash cow.
Of course.
Same reason why Chandler's not taking a fight. He waited basically 2 years for Conor. He waited forever. So with Stipe, he's like, I don't have many left. This is a huge payday. And don't get me wrong, Jon's a monster, but I'd rather fight Jon than fucking Tom Aspinall, this young up-and-coming lion savage that I'm not going to make his tougher fight, and I won't make as much money. It's prize fighting.
No.
It's like, no, hell no. That's all
Fight
it is.
Jon. Fight Jon.
But for Tom, think of your Tom. For Tom, he's like, hey, excuse me, I'm trying to become world champion.
Yeah.
And then Jon and Stipe are like, dude, you don't have any championships. You're not at our level. He's like, I get that. I'm trying to get the fucking belt. Like, what do I got to do? So, but once Jon and Stipe get out of the way, because there's a tight bottleneck. It's just holding the division up. Those two old heads have to fight, and then it'll be wide open.
Right.
Because Jon will retire, right? He's a champion, but he has to vacate the belt. Tom will fight, insert whoever you want for the belt. He'll become champion. He'll reign there for a little bit, and then Jon comes out of retirement. Boom. End of story. End of story, dude.
Here we go.
Any other stupid fucking questions, bud?
Here we go. Here we go.
Dude, I got this. Would you? You don't give a fuck about cars, so you definitely do it. It's not a question
do you
for
mean?
you. Maybe this is a question for Chin and Sanaz.
What the fuck, dude?
You like, I don't care.
No, let me ask me. Let me see if I
So
can fake.
you know how I put on those, like, they're super, like, custom wide body carbon fiber fenders on the front and back of my TRX? Like, they're wild looking. So I'm trusting this guy. So let me tell you about this WestFab. There's this guy, WestFab. He does fabrication, does custom bumpers, monster. I have friends like Ryan at Kibitech. They're basically the Nike of fabrication. They do everything. They're right up the street. That's my guy. He's made it. This dude's crushing it. He works with all the big dogs, builds all the best race trucks. He's the best of the best. Someone told me about this kid. My buddy Bert goes, hey man, there's this kid. I think he's 26. There's this kid that does fabrication on trucks. Dude, he's so gifted.
What is fabrication? It's adding
Fabrication
stuff.
is like
adding like carbon fiber, for example.
no.
You're just basically modifying, creating something.
Yeah.
It's like, think about like, so like your car comes with a bumper.
Yeah.
The fabrication would be building a custom by hand bumper.
Yeah.
Like off-road bumper, roll cage, stuff like custom, like one of one.
Yeah.
So you can't go to the store and buy it. It's all
Right.
fabrication from
Done
that.
for that truck.
Yeah, like monster shit. My boy calls me. He goes, hey, I know you want to do side exhaust on your TRX and the custom bumpers and all that. And he goes, and all these other big time guys, he goes, there's this kid He's outside Rancho Cucamonga, and he goes, he's young, doesn't have a name. He's the next thing. Oh, yeah? So I drive up there. When I tell you that it is, I've been in some shops, dope shops, like Kibby Tex is crazy. Looks like fucking a Nike store. It's ridiculous. He has all these fancy machines, and he does his thing. He's the pinnacle that everyone's trying to get to. I've been in some crazy shops. I pull up to this kid's shop. You can't call it a shop. It's a dirt field. It's a dirt field with 4 steel posts and a tent. And then around it, in this kind of rough neighborhood, around it are $150,000, $200,000 trophy trucks he's working on. But it's just this dirt lot. And I'm like, I ain't leaving my fucking truck here. Are you out of your goddamn mind? But I pull up, I see all other cool trucks there. I'm like, all right, maybe he's doing something right. I get out, again, young kid, talking to him. And he's like, yeah, man, everything, I love riding at Kibby Tech. Like, those are my, idols and all this stuff. And he goes, and I just bust my ass there, man. And I go, we'll call this field a shop for now. But it's just you doing all? He's like, it's me and my best friend. His friend comes out. He's, 26, 27, got out of the military right before COVID. And he goes, and they have families. And he goes, yeah, dude, we were, working 9 to 5s, and I was doing this at night, just doing my thing. I've always loved doing it. I'm passionate about it. He's a super creative kid. And he's like, I know how to do it. My buddy's good at like the fenders and all the body work. So we were just doing it at night. Business started to pick up a little bit. And he goes, and COVID hit. We lost our jobs. And his buddy in the military, whatever, couldn't find a job. And he's like, what are we going to do, dude? And he's like, we got this skill set, man. We can't get a job. Like, let's just go all in on this. And we get this dirt field, put up a tent, and see what happens. And they start doing, they're good at social media. They start posting. They start doing their thing. And, certain guys in the off-road community are like, damn, that's pretty dope. You guys built that? He's like, yeah. So they're slowly getting business. Now they're busy all the time. Now these two young dudes, Mexican dudes, who banked on themselves, they're working out of a dirt field, are putting out product like any big brand. They're going to get there. Like any big brand you can think of, they're putting out just as good quality.
Wow.
So they have my truck, and I was.
How long does it take them to do that stuff? It takes a long time for the project.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time. But think about this. I trust these dudes so much, I allowed them to drill a hole in my carbon fiber fender. So if they mess up, that truck's ruined.
Yeah.
Everything I'm doing, it's because you can't. Carbon fiber is not like fiberglass or aluminum where you can fix it and paint over. It's over. My entire project is over. That's him drilling into my truck.
Jesus. There you go.
Wild.
Yep.
Wild.
All right. Nice. Well, congratulations on that. Your fabrication. I wish you luck on your truck.
But this should be your takeaway, stupid fuck, right?
Okay.
And I'll show you a terrible AI thing that you're going to think's real after this. But the takeaway should be it's two kids with a fucking work ethic and a skill that are putting out the same product most guys spend $200,000, $300,000 for. And they went all in, and they're doing it as a dirt fucking field.
You found them.
I didn't find them. My boy was like, hey, you should look into them. So I drove down there.
When I want to, will they fabricate my Tesla?
They won't.
But I know you, and I could have you.
Absolutely not.
But I just want to add a little fin or something.
No.
I want to just create a little wideness to my body.
Just go to Pep Boys.
Hey, hold on.
No,
hey,
call it Pep Boys and be like, hey, I want to be extra gay.
No.
Hey, do you guys have, call, this is what you should do.
What?
Dude, this is the call. Hey, hello, Pep Boys. Yeah, hey, Pep Boys. Hey, listen, the Tesla's just not gay enough for me. You know how people dangle dice off the rear view mirror?
Yeah.
And they go, yeah. Is there any way you could do like 2 pairs of nuts? Could you give me a pair of
not just
male nuts?
Not just a pink shitter? Just not a pink shitter?
No, just a heavy pair of nuts to dangle off?
Not a synthetic, not like a fleshlight, like on the back of it.
No, like a real pair of heavy black nuts.
It's good.
Yeah.
Just big, heavy black nuts.
Yeah. Ask them if they have that for you. And then put a stupid fin on it.
Well, I want a little bit more of a macho thing going on.
It's just not your thing, dude.
But I want like my Tesla 3 to look fucking dangerous. Boys, can you hook this up? Look at that shit right there, bro. Oh, that fin. That fin looks like he's actually perking his ass and looking to get.
Dude, this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt, but these are facts. This isn't AI. This is some fake Conor video. This is facts. You know those guys that take those pills and lactate out of their tits?
Yeah.
You know they drive Teslas?
I didn't know that.
Isn't that crazy?
I did not know.
But also, right?
Well, no,
Hey,
because
but also, right?
no, dude. Please be respectful of my Tesla. It's a
No, I
heavy
am.
car.
I'm respectful of the guys
Look
that
at that fucking
lactate their
fin.
tits.
Look at that fin, bro. Look at that fin.
Your color Tesla too.
Put some respect on my Tesla.
Fucking do it, dude.
Dude, that's how you put respect on a Tesla. Right there, because why do you have that R carbon fiber rear? Because I don't want to catch air when I open her up. That's how I talk to other people.
No, dude, then you
I don't
got
want to catch air when I open her up.
no. It's for downforce, right? Stupid fuck.
Yeah,
no,
it's
but
for
you know
down.
what you should
It's
do?
downforce.
You know what you should do is like, hey, let's meet at a car meet on Saturday. All the Tesla guys. And like, yeah, what are you going to drink? And you say, from my tits, right? Because I take those pills so I can lactate, so you guys can suck my tits, right?
No, it's not
That's
a
the
tit
car
sucking.
show.
It's not a tit sucking
You
group.
know how there's coffee?
Is
in
there a
cars?
lactate? Is there a
You know how
lactation
there's coffee
station?
in cars?
Yeah.
This is tits and Teslas. And then I go, oh shit, girls have their tits out, and you go, no, it's the
Right.
guys.
The
And I
guys
go,
do.
oh, I don't want to go to that fucking car show.
You don't come in and give us a shove around?
No. I don't want I don't want milk all over my face. I don't.
You don't go, here's my dick now.
Hey guys, bring your Teslas and tits. And the guys go, yeah.
Come on, I don't want to be in that
And the
group.
guys suck on each other's tits and then look at your quiet cars.
As I take my,
no, but it's pure silent, right? Because your cars don't make noise. So
Right.
it's just,
you guys want to hear me rev my engine? And then watch, there's no engine.
yeah, and then you suck each other's tits. And then I'll go, I don't hear a car, but is somebody sucking on something? You're like, oh yeah, it's my boy Greg over there. He's sucking tits. He's sucking Dave's tits.
Just, you just hear a group of people going,
Yep. And they go, get in line, dude.
your turn,
Get in line.
your turn.
Coffee and tits.
And then when you walk in, everybody goes, ooh, a motor boy. Ooh, a motor fabrication boy.
Do you want to motorboat these tits?
Here's an extra wide body.
I go, no, Craig.
You guys, he knows carbon fiber.
It's all good, dude. It is what it is.
He's got tits. But
And then Brian
muscle
goes,
guy-
gather around, everybody. There's a new Conor McGregor movie coming out. Right? Because that's also gay.
And we watched the trailer.
Yeah, and then suck each other's tits during the trailer. Sounds like
There's a
a
lot
nice,
of tit sucking.
I know, it sounds like a nice meetup for your people, right?
Why do you have to
Heavy on
fucking-
your people.
Why do you have to be so identity politics about this, dude?
I'm not. Those are your people.
No, dude.
No, we're on teams.
But
right?
I
We're on
got fucking
teams.
Finn to keep the downward drag.
We're on teams, and
Yeah.
when China or Russia invades us,
Yeah.
they're gonna go, "What's the move?" And then they're gonna go, "We all know the softest people in America drive electric cars, so take them out first."
Take them out first.
That's what I would do.
Take
If
their
I was
houses.
the general,
Just walk into their houses and take their houses as a sniper's nest, as a command center.
yep. And then the general's gonna go. Now they're gonna try to convince you to let them live by sucking on their tits. It's gonna be weird because they're guys.
Yeah, we go like this. Hey, this is my house, and they go, make me some borscht and some vodka. Make me dinner.
And then you go, latte boys. Psst.
Do you mind if I use my tit milk?
You guys cool with
This is
tit
the
milk?
most bizarre
Yeah, it is weird,
riff. All right, what do you got, Chin?
Hold on one sec.
dude. Tits and Tesla.
Tits and
That's
Teslas.
a
Man
t-shirt.
tits?
No,
Man tits
nope,
and Tesla.
Nope. See, that's why you fucked up with merch. You put
Tits
man
and-
tits Tesla, you're gonna offend people.
Yeah.
You put tits and Tesla.
Tits and Teslas.
Yep.
Tits
Cars and
Teslas.
coffee for the
For the men?
Americans, right?
Yeah.
And then tits and Teslas for
Tits and Teslas.
your people. Tits and Teslas. That's not a dope car
Not
meet?
bad. Tits and Teslas. What's this?
Dude, you don't think that would go viral? Dude, you're not going
like
to Tits
it.
and
I
Tesla
like
this
it.
Saturday?
I like it.
And you're going to get some guys that are going to be, listen, we're going to have to hire security because you're going to get some guys that are going to be fucking furious
Yeah.
because they're going to think it's tits and Teslas.
And they're gonna get there
And they're going to get there and they're going to see some of your friends with their tits out.
with our half shirts,
beards.
with our half shirts and our big nipples.
It's going to get violent. There's going to be some hate crime. It's going to be rocky the
Our
first couple.
hormone-induced nibs.
Dude, the first couple months, going to be a little rocky, not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
We got to have security.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sign a waiver, I think.
I know.
Insurance
Some
liability.
big guys to keep us from getting shoved around.
Yeah. I don't know if those guys that do it, though. We'll figure it out. It's all in the details.
All right, think about it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Stresses me out now.
It'll be coming here. Oh, whoa.
Let's just take a look at this clip here.
No Asians, thank you.
It's ridiculous. All right, let's take a little break. This isn't even a read. This is just an announcement. The boys are going to Alaska, and we doing some fishing. Just not any fishing. We linked up with Sportsman Cove Lodge. That's right, Sports Fishing Lodge out of Southeast Alaska called the Sportsman's Cove Lodge. You're talking about 5 boats, 6 guests per boat. All right, and dude, we're catching salmon, halibut, several other species y'all never heard of. All right. And we're catching big fish. We're catching big fish. There's going to be big fish. Fish are big fish in the lake. All right. It's very comfortable boats with stand-up heads and walk-around decks. Brand new fish finders. We going to find them fish. This ain't like back in the day. You just, hopefully there's one. Nah, man, we got fish finders. We got Chin, too. He finding fish. He put his head outside of the boat looking around for us. That's why we're bringing him. Brian's going. Chin's going. I'm going. Good luck, fishies. It's 1-to-1 staff to guest ratio. All right. It's going to be a fantastic experience. The food is the best in the industry. It's all locally sourced. So, we're eating good. We're eating healthy. Facilities are the best in the industry. It's basically the 4 seasons on the water. Okay. Private bathrooms. Thank you. Website is alaskasbestlodge.com. And guess what? You need a trip to go on with your family. Maybe you want to take your son on a dad-son trip, whatever you want to do. Okay, how about I give you $800 off any of the June dates? All right? We got you guys. June or July dates, we got you. All you got to do is use the discount code TFATK. That stands for the fighter and the kid, obviously. At checkout, if you use that TFATK at checkout, you get 10% off your first trip. Limit of 6 slots per person. Buy one, get one. Limit of 1 per person. Very limited availability. You got June 29th through July 2nd, July 6th through July 9th, July 9th through July 13th. Give the gift that keeps on giving. Fish proper. This episode of The Fighter and Kid is also brought to you by the best of the best when it comes to that kratom. We talk about Happy Hippo. That's right. It's the Wild West out there, not when it comes to Happy Hippo. They have premium kratom, and it can get delivered into your system however you want. If you're scared of pills, we got you. There's powders. There's taffy. There's freaking highly concentrated energy shots. There's highly concentrated non-energy shots. We got K-dips. Those are just like dips that you would put in your lip, but they're filled with kratom. What else do you need? We got you covered. Butterscotch, you're welcome. Sour apple, you're welcome. Pills, gummies, Laffies, K-dips. We got it all. HappyHippo.com. Promo code TFATK is live right now. You get 20% off forever. Enjoy. Let's get back to the program. So for the listeners, if you guys listen to this podcast, which the majority of you do, this right now says news reporter confronts a home seller whose listing reads no Asians. Hit it.
But if the advert's last
no Asians, thank you.
A local TV reporter's crusading instincts.
I'd just like to ask you a few questions about the house you've got for sale.
Well, I'd rather not answer it.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. I'm not going to spell my business to anybody over there.
It's hard to hear the accent too, though.
They're Australian, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just interested in why you don't want any Asians to buy and move in.
Well, because the simple reason they're too lazy.
Why don't you want Asians moving into your house?
Because I don't like the Asians, that's all they are.
You don't want them in your place?
They're just a mob of crooks, that's all they are.
And that there's a law against what you're doing?
Well, no one has told me that, and I mean to say even the Asians...
You think it's wrong?
Even the Asians himself, he said I can have my sign up. If I get a buyer, I can sell it.
But you won't sell it to an Asian person?
If they come up with a buyer, yes. All they're interested about is just to put the sign up.
Look at his hair.
Listen.
Asians, I haven't knocked them back.
What would... Oh, no, agents.
He's saying agents.
Did you...
He means agents. He didn't realize he spelled Asians in the fucking...
Well, that's a bad experience.
Is that what you say, no Asians?
No.
You say no agents.
They're shaking hands out.
That's so good. No Asians. Oh, poor guy.
It's so funny because me and Brendan had the conversation on Schaub Show.
Yes.
He was saying agents, but it sounded like Asians. He was saying Asians.
Yeah.
Fucking
Isn't
hilarious.
that funny? And then when he told me, he's like, wait, what? He's like, no agents. He's like, oh, the reporter's like, oh, you mean agents.
Oh, it's good.
He's like, yeah, that's what I said. Oh,
the
shit.
money
It
I
says
suppose
agents.
here.
He's like, well, if an agent offers you money, he's like, yeah, if they pay the price, I don't care who lives here. He's like, yeah, but you keep saying no Asians. He's like, no agents. So funny.
Oh, that's good.
So your boy's dressed as Bryce Harper today, and he is probably going to be known as the wingman of the year now, guys. He helped a kid ask a girl to prom, and the video is going viral.
Oh, this is great.
Hopefully she said yes.
Hi, Julia.
Jake wants to ask you prom, so I thought
I'm so sorry, but who is Bryce Harper?
He's one of the best baseball players in the world for a long time, yeah.
Actually hugs him.
Freak.
Really?
She hugged Bryce
I
first.
know.
Here's my question. How's this kid know Bryce? Why did Bryce do this?
He said, so what I read is the kid just learned he lived in his neighborhood and knocked on the door, and Bryce just happened to open the door.
He's like, hey, man.
And he was like, hey, do you want to help me do this? And Bryce was like, yeah, why don't you send me an email and we'll figure it out. But then Bryce goes, you know what? Let's just go do this now.
Yeah, let's just knock it out now.
Yeah.
That's so
And then
cool.
he
That's
knocked
so
it out.
cool.
That is
Makes
so
you love
cool.
him even more.
Of
You know how
course.
big of a freak he is?
No.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so you're born and raised in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Him and his brother both played. Freaks from the young age. I think in the minor leagues, they were on the same team. They won the World Series of the minor leagues. Then Bryce, his brother's as a pro solid, but he's a complete freak. And they couldn't figure out last year. They can figure out, but last year in the, I think it was in the semifinals to get to the World Series. They were asking the coach for the Phillies, they're like, why is it like Bryce? He'll have some injuries and a sit out or he'll miss games. But when all the pressure is on, for whatever reason, he's at his absolute best.
Yeah, people like
so when it was
like
like
Derek Jeter.
two outs, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, you're down by 3. He's like, for whatever Bryce, like most guys, they do well, but for whatever reason, he flourishes in that.
Damn.
Like he's just this fucking savage.
Damn.
Mormon,
Yeah.
Mormon too.
He's got
Yeah.
some God on his side.
Vegas kid
Bryce
though.
Harper.
You've never heard of Bryce Harper?
I have heard the name. I just,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
watch. I don't
You've
watch
never-
baseball. No, I have. I just don't watch baseball enough. Who's he play for?
Phillies. He
Phillies.
played for the Nationals. He's with the Nationals.
How long
Like
has he been playing?
a long time.
So this is
For a
like
while.
not knowing who Alex Rodriguez is. Is this?
He's up there. But what's weird, not weird, but Bryce Harper, for whatever, there's certain athletes that translates over with the young audience. Bryce Harper, dude, like, I'm around baseball kids and kids all the time. They all have the Bryce Harper Under Armour cleats. Like, he's their guy.
Yeah.
Steph Curry for basketball, for the young kids, he's their guy.
So
for
I've seen his
football,
face a lot.
it's Tyreek Hill, which is
Yeah.
interesting. He's a receiver from Miami. Every white,
Hill?
black,
Tyreek Hill?
Asian,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill is their guy. Like when I was a kid, it was Junior Seau, which might have been weird on
Right.
my end, or Steve Atwater, whatever. But for like Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Ken Griffey, when I was a kid, like those were the 3 big dogs.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice, Montana, a little
Why
bit.
is it Tyreek Hill? Because he's so fast. What is it like?
You know what it is? Because everything he does, it like makes social media like clips. Because he he'll catch a 90-yard touchdown. He's so fast, so kids see those clips.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Why
that.
Bryce Harper? Because he's just of that age.
No, he's not that. I mean, he's not that young. He's been doing it for a hot second.
31.
31.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at him. He's like a symbolization of like American baseball, right?
Yeah.
Like tall, gorgeous. What do you want me to say? You know?
You think he's a stud? You think he's
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, everybody does.
he's
Come
a
on.
stud.
Yeah.
He's a handsome dude. I mean, yeah.
But you know what else? The reason why he translated to, I think, to a younger audience, he's also like, he's not cocky, but he has swagger.
That's it.
So he'll flip the bat. He'll talk shit.
Yeah.
So I think that like he's
And
an
he
outlier
just
there.
shows up when he's clutch. He's clutch.
Oh, monster.
Yeah.
Fucking savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite players.
Wow. And he's tall, big guy.
Yeah, he's not like super heavy, but yeah, he's probably, was he 6'3" maybe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's probably 215,
Stud.
210. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Guys, let's take a little break. Here's the thing. Sometimes you need some help with your wiener, okay? Sometimes your wiener doesn't want to cooperate. Could have something to do with your blood vessels, could just happen to do with your mood, whatever it might be. But Joy Mode is a science-backed way. It's kind of like it's got all these different compounds in it that are science-backed that actually improve blood vessel flow and things like that. It is a sexual performance booster designed to support erection quality and firmness. How about that? After taking the sexual performance booster, blood levels of arginine nitrate will increase, which will directly promote nitric oxide production. I'm not even a doctor here, but it sounds like I am. Penile tissue relaxation and increased drive. That's what it does. So, and then they've got the antioxidant action of vitamin C to protect nitric oxide from oxidative degradation, which enhances the blood flow, promoting activity of nitric oxide. Look, I'm just speaking science, but you get the sense, right? You get what I'm saying. Joy Mode was created by the products on the market because the products on the market are terrible, and they knew they could do better. You know, prescriptions come with all kinds of side effects. Gas station pills, obviously, stay away from that stuff. A lot of crazy, and terrible stories about that. So if you want to spice things up in the bedroom, boost your sexual performance, do it naturally without nasty prescription drugs. We have a special offer for the Fighter and Kid audience. Go to usejoymode.com /fighter or enter fighter at checkout for 20% off your first order. That's usejoymode.com, usejoymode.com /fighter for 20% off your first order. I want to talk to you about Fieldcraft Survival. There is an app that could save your life. There's an app that can teach you how to sync to the level of your training, and you will sync to the level of your training. If you have no training, you're not going to know what to do. Fieldcraft Survival app is there to teach you what to do in a disaster, in an emergency, even if somebody attacks you on the street. There are so many ways for you to get hurt, lose your life. And by the way, if you want to protect your family and be the best at it, better than the next guy, be your first responder, be your family's first responder. Fieldcraft Survival app is where you want to go, okay? I'm telling you right now, it is the way to do it. You can learn so many things. Trauma training, bushcraft survival, disaster prep, medical trauma, medical training. I mean, everything. So there you go. And here's the offer. You get training, discounts on products and training. Use code FIGHTER20 for 20% off your training and product at fieldcraftsurvival.com. Be your first responder. Don't be lazy about this. Save your own life. God bless.
But yeah, think about it. He got drafted.
Your kind of guy.
He got drafted in 2010. Dude, he's everybody's guy.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of guy. Yeah.
When you're that special.
The fascinating one is Mike Trout. Short. Like they say 6'2". No, not a chance.
Short and
maybe
thick.
6 foot. Yeah, but I mean, he's basically Babe Ruth of today. Yeah. He's so fucking good. Dude, I was at Nobu and he walked in. Literally, no one knew.
No one.
He walked through like was a normal.
Really?
Dude. And I looked at my girl like, you know who that is? She's like, no. And she knows baseball. I'm like, that's Mike Trout. She's like, no. I'm like, I'm telling you, that's Mike Trout.
Looks like a farm boy,
Yeah, and he's a thick boy, huh?
Yeah, and I'm an Angels fan, so it just sucks because it's just like a wasted piece of American.
He needs to get out of there.
Yeah,
He should
because they're just a terrible team, or
horribly managed. They used to have Ohtani. They couldn't even win with him and Ohtani.
God. Look at Aaron Judge, 6'7". That's a
freak.
Another big boy.
Yeah, that's insane,
dude. That's what's weird. Like Mike Trout says 6'2", not a fucking chance. Have you seen Ohtani in person? I'm 6'4". I'm right over 6'4". Ohtani's, fucking tall, man. He's big.
Yeah,
I've seen Judge in person. And he's huge.
Massive.
Yeah.
That's a Tuve. He's a mystery too. Tuve's what, 5'7"?
That's
home run power hitter.
Difference.
Power hitter.
Really?
No, he looks like he should be riding him. He looks like a jockey.
100%.
And Judge looks like a horse.
100%. Yes. That's what it looks
you're like, oh, there's human jockeys. That's cool.
Yeah.
That ride horses,
That's
human
hilarious.
horses. 5'6".
Good God.
But dude, power hitter.
Power hitter.
Oh, monster.
Altuve.
Think about the people that just passed him over for being 5'6".
Altuve's got very big legs, very strong.
They're okay. They're definitely bigger.
Fire hydrant.
But you would think more,
Right.
like Ivan Rodriguez for the Rangers back in the day. But he's just not. Look at that.
So crazy.
Tiny guy.
Hilarious.
He's tiger sized right now. And superstar. Stud. Tiny. The more you know.
The more you know.
The more you know. Yeah, but Bryce Harper can do no wrong. Is that in Philly? Is that Philadelphia? They say? So I know he still has a house in
By the way, the
Vegas.
girl knows who he is. They, typically it'd be like
Everyone knows who he is.
Well, girls wouldn't necessarily, right?
Well,
Everyone knows who he is. He's,
I bet if you live in his neighborhood,
Oh yeah, if you live in his neighborhood, of
if,
course.
especially if you live in Philadelphia,
you know.
everybody knows who
yeah,
he is.
yeah. My wife is a Phillies fan.
For sure. Yeah, if you're just even just casual fan, you know Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
It was such a big signing when he went there from the Nationals. I mean, yeah, I wish Mike Trout would get the fuck out of Anaheim.
It's so hard, man.
Come to the Dodgers. Join the darkness. We have all the money.
What is this now?
So,
Zak Bagans.
I know B loves Zach Bagans.
That's my boy.
So apparently he's conjuring the spirit up of a madam, and it gets a little spicy on camera for the first time in the show's history.
Spicy like how?
Like the spirit gets on and wants to go party.
Let's
Shall we?
see it, man.
So I'm going to do
I've seen every episode, every season, by the way.
in hopes of documenting further evidence.
She might be jacking him off.
Of our
Damn, even when they die, their horse is ghost?
hideous schoolboys.
That a bitch? That's a first.
First Terrence Howard, now this, dude.
Definitely don't compare Zach and Terrence Howard.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you saw it.
I saw it. I mean,
She got that money though first. That's what she went for
It's
first.
all picking up the money. Then
yeah, I saw that. Listen, if the machine says it, the machine says it. What's that machine called? It's probably just a ghost reader.
no, it's a special thing.
It's impressive.
It's too advanced for you, dude.
No, I'm just saying.
Let's see that. Let's see.
Whoa.
That's what she looked. Oh, damn! Back in the day, Rosie.
Go.
All right.
She's got some ears on her.
No, you're not lying. That's
She would have those
1948. It's the XLS camera, dude.
Yeah.
Those are the guys. I'm supposed to go back on the show.
Nice.
So
Favorite
cool.
show.
It's your boy right there, right?
Yeah, Zach's my guy.
You
Dude.
take Brian with you?
That'd be fun.
I come.
The problem with Brian, he's not gonna buy into it. and
No,
start hating
I'm
shit.
open. I'm open-minded.
And tell us about billionaires he knows and mathematicians, and they're like, you know what? Just cut his mic
What
off.
do you mean, dude? I'm open.
You got to go to his haunted
Museum.
in
I heard it's
Vegas. It's so dope.
I want to go.
Yeah, it's great. Rogan goes every time he's in Vegas.
Does he?
Every time.
I want to go.
Because his daughter's into that stuff. Which I'm glad, because she's kind of pushed him over where he's not so, mean about it.
Oh no.
Yeah, this one's really sad, guys. This teen, I mean, like it says, accidentally killed himself while playing with a gun.
Dude.
And
You gotta fucking.
Play it.
I can't watch.
I mean,
him
they're not
kill
going to
himself.
show it.
But they just show the kid before it.
Yeah.
God, what was he
gotta-
thinking, man?
Not be stupid.
17 years old.
Oh no! I don't want to watch this. I don't want to see somebody's kid. Yeah,
17-year-old kid from Virginia.
What was he thinking? I mean, obviously, just a young kid.
man. He doesn't know anything about fucking guns. What happened probably typically is that he didn't know there was something in the chamber, right?
Yeah, no
So
shit.
when you throw the magazine in, you pull it back, you got a chamber. Now when you
He probably thought the magazine was empty,
Yes.
but there's one in the chamber.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. God damn it.
And plus, he's young. Like even me as a little kid, my dad taught me how to like take apart a gun, put it back together.
Yeah.
Also, and then when I was with my friends, when I was a teenager, I picked up a gun and I pointed it at a friend. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because you're a kid, you don't.
No, I don't.
And I learned it as I was growing up, all the dangers.
The problem
and I
is that's
still
a-
did
If
it.
you ever buy a gun,
Like,
you'll
it's a big
see
boy gun, too. Like, where the hell did he get
the
that
most
thing?
important thing if you have a gun in the house is education for your children. They have
Yes.
to know how to use a gun. They know how to shoot
also
a gun.
not-
and also
give them-
keep it away from children.
Yes.
That's
Also,
it.
having it in a locked safe.
Yeah,
they
having it in a
cannot-
safe,
keep it away.
sure,
from,
but
even when you're a
also-
teenager, keep it away.
But
Yeah,
teach them gun etiquette and a gun safety. They have to understand how guns work.
But also, you make sure they have zero access to it no matter
Exactly.
what.
That's the number one thing.
Yeah,
no
number
access.
one. That's terrible.
Jesus Christ.
Any other good news, Sanaz?
Well, we got a lot of current events today. Okay, so now people are coming out of the woodwork, guys. So Diddy's former bodyguard is now saying he saw him be physical with a ton of
Of
different
course.
women.
What a surprise.
Here's my thing. Where was this energy when you were working with him?
Right.
So now that it's trendy to come out and shit on P. Diddy, which rightfully so, where were you when it mattered,
Well,
dude?
Bubba, can I just say something?
NDA? Employment?
All that stuff. You're also like listen.
But sometimes there's more important things than money and NDA.
Then I'm sure that's how he felt. But let me tell you something else. I think a guy like this was dangerous. I think that, I think that you're just a bodyguard. You're making a paycheck. You're making a good paycheck. There's this weird world that you're in now. Now you can tell the cops, or you can tell on him.
We have no
You're
proof.
facing
The girl's
not going to
Yeah.
corroborate your evidence. She's afraid that you can get killed. It sounds to me like this guy had people in the LAPD, etc.
But here's the other thing: like, pick any celebrity, like insert major celebrity we all love right now, and let's say the bodyguard came out as like, "Hey, I saw insert major celebrity we all love." I'm not gonna say a name because I don't want to, put somebody down like that. But let's say that bodyguard of that person we all love came out as like, "Hey, man, I've been his bodyguard for 4 years. I've seen him hit 10 women." You'd be like, "This guy's full of shit, looking for a payday."
Right.
So maybe it wouldn't matter too,
All of that.
At least he's saying something now. It's just like
You could get sued, right? Because all of a sudden the girl's not corroborating. Now you said something. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, man. There's a lot of that shit.
So this guy goes on to say, I've seen him be physical with women about 4 to 5 times. Quote, because it's a deeper anger when you're hitting and punching a woman in that type of manner. Quote.
correct.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Also, my thing is just 4 to 5 times. How long was he a bodyguard? I guess that's just when he was around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you go through life just paying your way out, I feel like he wasn't sorry about that. He might be sorry now that he got caught, correct? But if that was a one-time incident, then I would say accept his apology. But I think his apology said what he thought people wanted to hear, correct? Everybody sees through that.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that didn't help him in any facet.
It all seems like negative. Just so.
No, this is
No, it's all good.
We can lighten it.
All right,
You wanna
go ahead.
No,
straight
I
to
like
this
it.
one?
No, let me see it.
Okay. So this is a transgender person
Yeah.
in high school in Oregon.
Taking a girl scholarship, probably. That's good, yeah.
Well,
It's high school.
the crowd didn't really love it.
No, I wouldn't either. You mean a boy? A biological male in female sports? Yeah.
Let's see if there's a commercial though.
It's completely fucked up.
200 meter.
Now, to your point, people boo it, but it happens. It still goes on. Because when you get laws passed and you can't not do it,
That's changing though too.
I hope
People
so.
are fighting back. There's certain states that are banning transgenders from competing in that.
Yep.
Says they won by 0.2 of a second. And
Yeah, like
with-
Riley Gaines, if you hear her talk, she was like, the other thing is like when that dude came over and transitioned to female, she goes, the difference is like in swimming, if you guys don't know swimming, it's no different than running. So there, she goes, how there's like the long distance runners that run, crazy hours, and they're really good at that. But if you force them to sprint with me in a pool, I'm going to smoke them because I'm good at sprinting. She goes, men are built differently. So when that male came over to our event, notice he dominated in not only the sprinting aspect, but also the long form too, which just isn't how it works. She's like, that's the problem because they're physically different. So he can dominate all these different facets where you won't see one woman who's great at, sprinting compared to the long distance. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
Hell yeah, Jin's computer's sick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
play
too
it.
slow right now. Yeah. But anyways, you told this story, right? They were just booing.
Yeah.
So the transgender beats the hell out of the girls in high school. The crowd starts booing.
Yeah, I mean, the minute they cross
But
the
the
line.
crowd should boo. The crowd should boo that a boy who can't compete with other boys of biological male is in girls' sports. It's not acceptable.
But I think times are changing. So the more this gets out and let you see the crowd booing, again, the majority of America does not subscribe to this, and they're going to boo this. But the government is passing these laws because they think it's the thing to do, and they're getting all this pushback. And you're starting to see states now changing the rules.
Sure. If democracy works.
Because once they go, oh wait, everyone's not on board with this, and we go, no, they go, oh fuck, well,
Yeah, if it becomes
I
a
need
political
funding.
liability.
Yeah, it's a liability. So that's what you're seeing now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a huge issue in 2 years from now. No,
I agree.
I don't think so.
You're right about that.
The pushback is insane.
I played water polo and I swam in high school. And I'm just trying to think if I was going up against like a transgender female, I'd get rocked. Of
course.
Yeah.
Like there's just no way. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, but it's also common sense.
The people calling for this have never done a sport either. You get,
Here you go.
Yeah, the
don't
majority
you
of
think
people.
some responsibility falls on the school though?
They don't
you
have a
put-
choice.
You
They
put
don't have
them
a-
in that position.
I know they don't have a choice because
law.
then they'll get shut. Their funding will get shut down if they don't play by the
no,
rules.
it's a discrimination thing. So that's the thing. When radicals get into the courts, it becomes a thing, and there is an ideology that a lot of school boards uphold, and they're because they're dumb as shit, and frankly, on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, it'll change though.
Just one last
Frustrating.
one. This is a happier one. So this is Dana White. So there's like a thing that went viral about this guy going to an El Pollo Loco. I guess he's like a big social media guy, and he offered him $100,000 in cash to quit his job at El Pollo Loco. And the guy's like, well, I'll just play it for you. Hopefully it plays though.
First of all, you don't even know if that's real. You're like,
Exactly. But
why is Dana doing it? Just a nice kid or something?
yeah, so I'll show you.
For $100,000
Give it a sec.
cash. I'm serious.
Oh, he's saying no. I'm good.
No.
I'm not joking. This is literally what I do.
Oh wait, I thought you said Dana White.
I'll tell you about
Okay.
the Dana White thing after.
You're not gonna quit because there's only 3 people working today? Bro, it's $100 grand, man. You can get another job whenever you want. You gotta literally quit.
So the video sucks. Anyways, yeah, he doesn't want to
doesn't wanna
hassle
have
his
the
workers. If he
lurch.
leaves, it's gonna be tough for them to keep working. So he's like, no, I'm turning it down.
It's a good dude, but he could be like, I'll take it after my shift so I can give him a heads up.
But he
Yeah,
said right now.
But he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then he gave him his order, like a water or something like that. So Dana White posted on this as well. And then Dana White ended up giving him $15,000.
Dana.
That's cool.
It's not 100 though.
Yeah, it's a 75.
But I mean,
net loss.
15K and he has his job still too. So, sorry.
Those pollo bowls ain't gonna make
And apparently
themselves.
this guy,
5 net loss.
so this guy that does this apparently does it all the time. He does like a bunch of gambling stuff. So he makes a ton of money from gambling and he does this as videos. And of course he makes, money off videos.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did Dana give him 25 or
15K.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Not 100.
No, it's cool though.
No, just as
He's a
like,
kid got. Yeah,
he was
that's
like,
cool.
dude, that was
I agree
awesome.
with Dana. It's pretty badass. How many?
You're being
people would do
loyal.
that?
You
Most people
take
would
care of
just
your
bounce.
coworkers. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's it.
that's cool. Good on Dana.
And yeah, we got to bounce soon. So I think that's it.
All right, kids, come see me. Dania Improv, Dania Beach, Florida. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. See you there in Miami or that area. Zany's Nashville, June 14, 15, 16. We will see you soon. God bless.
All right, kids. Love you. We're out.